Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sakina. Today I'm gonna show you how I get the locks in my hair without having to twist it by hand. And also, whilst I'm doing that, I'm gonna be having a conversation about stay-at-home mom. Today I happened to have that conversation with someone in class today, and then because our people look down on stay-at-home moms, and then as soon as I left class and I went on my phone, I saw a notification from YouTube to watch a video, because obviously when you subscribe to people's channel you get a notification to watch their new videos, and it was Simply Mom's video and she was talking about the same thing, stay-at-home mom. So I thought I'd join in the conversation. But first I'm going to show you the products I'll be using for me here. This is castor oil, the famous castor oil, Jamaican black castor oil, leave-in conditioner. This is the first I'll be trying this one. Normally I try like the creamy ones, but this is a spray one. I'm not sure if I like it, but this is the first I'm trying that. And then moisturizing, this is the Cantu Shea Butter for natural hair moisturizing twist and lock gel. How's that to pronounce? And then the very famous Eco Styler gel. You don't have to use Eco Styler gel to get the look. However, I like to use it because I'm going out early tomorrow, so I want it to last a bit more. So I'm doing it the night before. So sometimes it's best to use, if you want it to stay a bit longer, then yeah, put some of that. Last but not least, the famous, or should I say the second famous, the sponge, the famous sponge. We have there's different types. Some you have the big holes and then the back is plain, but this one's got two sides to it, and I think it's $4.99 or something like that. And that's the small, this side that has the small holes, and we have the big holes. Big holes. I use the small side for my son's hair because his hair is shorter, so it's more like defined. And if you have shorter hair and you want the curls or the twist to be more defined, then use the smaller side and then the big twist for the big side. Anyway, let's jump right into it. Right. Whilst I'm doing my hair, we'll be talking about this stay-at-home mom business. But seriously, first I'll be using the leave-in conditioner. Spray that all over. Let me just put this around my neck, you know. We don't want to get wet. Okay, put that on my face, because my face is so sensitive. Any little thing on it like this, rashes. So let's protect that face. We actually do look down on stay-at-home moms, like they don't do nothing. Like being a mom is not a job. It's a job, overtime job even. Like bruv. It's not just the people be like, oh, so why did you have children then? Blah blah blah. We made that decision. Let me take this off. We made the decision to have the children, but people still need to understand that it's difficult. It's not an easy job to look after children. It is hard. Yeah, one child is hard enough. Imagine having 2 or 3 or 4. Hey, it's not easy, you know. And like, people need to appreciate that and stop looking down on not single moms, stay-at-home moms. Another thing, it's not just being physically tired, it can be draining mentally. Do you know why? Because especially if you have like things you really want to do with your life, but sometimes because you have children, you can't do certain things, so it can be mentally draining. Like you're fighting yourself all the time, like, oh, I want to do this, I want to start this business, or I I'm not saying that your children stopping you from doing what you want. What you want or anything like that. What I'm saying is, I've done this wrong. Forgot to put the castor oil. But what I'm saying is, it can be difficult, especially if you don't have that support. Some people are lucky that they do have that support, like they can drop their kids off at their mom's anytime, any day. Like their mom is happy to look after the children. But some people don't have that privilege. They don't even have friends to help them look after the kids for like 2 hours. Like some people don't have it like that. So we need to stop looking down on people and thinking, oh, you're just lazy, you don't want to work. I'd rather go to work than actually stay at home with the kids. It's much easier to actually go to work. Imagine staying at home. Not only are you physically tired, but you're mentally drained. Like you're thinking about your life and you're thinking, am I making the right decision? Am I doing right by these children? Have I even given them enough of my time? It's so hard, and I don't know why people, especially women, it's always women, you know. It's always women that's always telling other women that, oh, they're doing something wrong. We're all like the best mom in the world, aren't we? Like we're always putting each other down. It's always women. It's the fight between fat and skinny people is women that will be cussing each other as men don't want bones and meat, blah blah blah. They want meat. Skinny people too. They do this. Women, why? We have problem. I'm just applying the gel. We really do have problem. Like we don't support each other. If someone is a stay-at-home mom, that's their choice. And like people need to respect people's choice, you know. But then there's some stay-at-home moms too that will try to be all sneak, you know, being rude to like mothers that decide to go to work after their child is 6 months and stuff, and they'll be like, oh, you're taking your career over your children. Nobody should judge anyone. You have to do what you feel is right for your family, what you think would benefit you and your children. Like, I can't tell you how draining it is. I remember when I had my son, and when it was like 9 months, I just really wanted to go to work. Like I was so tired of staying at, you know, when you have like goals and stuff that you want to meet, and then you see other people doing their thing, moving forward with life, and you're just there at home with your children, and you have so many things that you want to do, but you just can't, because you have your baby that you've got to look after, and it's just a battle all the time. That battle is in your head all day, every day. And I don't know why people would not support someone like that, someone that's battling with whether to go to work. I don't want my friends to leave me behind, you know. I don't want to be out of work for so long that when I'm actually ready to go back to work, would I be able to get a job? There's always that battle in your head all the time, whether to stay at home. And then I did get a job, went to work, but it just wouldn't work. Is it childcare? Childcare is so expensive. Do you know how much nursery, even childminders, you can say, oh yeah, but you can go to childminders, and it's so expensive. Even the ones that are not registered, that just can't say, it's expensive. And sometimes you're like, I'm just working to pay for childcare. If you've got like a really good job and stuff, like you're earning 100k per annum, the childcare might be decent, but there are people that actually have a good career, but they still give it up to look after their children. You can be earning 100k, you can afford childcare, but do you know how tired sometimes people come back tired from work and they can't cope, and they're thinking, what am I even working for my kids? I don't even spend time with them. But you go to work really early in the morning, you come back really late at night, your kids you leave the house when they're sleeping, you come back, they're asleep, you don't even have time to spend with them. sometimes people do give up their work to spend that time, that precious time with them. And there are people that have no choice but to just go to work. We should stop, you know, looking down on people and on the decision they make, because obviously for them to make that decision, it must benefit them and their family. So what is your own? Like, just, you know, just support people. Just say, if it's your decision, it's my decision. If I have to, as long as I'm not coming to your house to ask for you to pay for my rent and stuff, why do you have so much to say about my decision not to work and stay at home with my children? It's your decision. Some people actually earn good amount of money, but they just can't cope with going to work and then coming back to their children. They're so tired, they're cranky, and when you're tired and you're cranky, you're just lashing out you're just shouting at the children for no reason. And some people just give up their job for that time till they start school at least, and then say, you know what, let me just sacrifice that time. And if you're a stay-at-home mom, just know that your sacrifice is not going to waste. These children will appreciate. Kids, they appreciate you, you know. They might not know how to say it now. You might have a baby and she don't know how to say it, but that child, he or she, really appreciate you. And I appreciate you as well for actually, because it's something, taking that step. Do you know how draining that thing is? I've been there. Like, to actually say, you know what, let me choose you over my career for a while. It's a big step, and every day you think about it like, am I making the right decision? Is this the right? You constantly, the conflict is there in your head, and I'm telling you, you are stronger than you know. Like, for you to take that step and to live with that every day, and to feel like, oh, your friends might be moving by and your friends are buying houses, your friends are driving big cars because they've managed to follow their dreams, even though they're moms as well, they managed to like juggle both. Don't think like that, yeah? Don't feel like you're wasting your life staying at home with your children, because guess what? Those children are your life. I'm not making this video to put down career moms. I know some boss mamas. There's so many boss mummies, and big up to you. Shout out to you, because boy, juggling family and work, women are strong, and we don't realize how strong we are. And we just need to remember that our children appreciate it, whether you choose to go to work and then juggle family life. Your children appreciate you, and always remember that they will appreciate all the things you've done for them. So don't ever feel some type of way about your decision that you've made to benefit your family. Please. Look at me, I'm getting all emotional. I even forgot to continue doing my hair. Like, it really touches me when people feel like, oh, they're useless for being a stay-at-home mom. And also another video that I saw on YouTube, I'm using the big side to do it. I'm just gonna show you. So basically, you go in circular motion, and I saw a video on YouTube or Facebook, and there's this she's a pastor. I used to watch some of her videos, which I agreed with, but this video really like annoyed me. She was saying that, oh, if you're a stay-at-home mom, basically you're useless. If she's Nigerian, if your husband comes to you and asks for a 1 million naira check to borrow him, and you can't borrow your husband 1 million naira, you are useless, blah blah blah. If your mates, all this, it's just like, come on. In the church as well, and you see people clapping. I said, where in the Bible does it say that if you decide to stay at home with your children? Do you know how many women were even working during Bible days? In the beginning, how many women were working? Most women stayed at home. Are you trying to say that they're useless? Like, this is why women look down on themselves for making certain decisions in their lives, because you have women. You see what I was saying at the beginning, it's always women that's putting women down. You have women, big woman, you know, I think she's about 50, she's probably in her 50s, talking to other women that they're useless because they've made the decision to spend time with their children. Like, I don't understand. How does that make them useless? I think it's one of the strongest things you can ever do, to make that decision to leave your career, especially if it's something that you're so into, if it's a job that you really want. Do you know how many moms, stay-at-home moms, that really, they have like so many business ideas, but because there's nowhere to leave the children to actually go for their training, that, you know, or leave the children, or even to start business. One of my friends, she wants to start this fitness. She's really into fitness, and I think she's a good fitness trainer already. Though she doesn't have the certificate, but she's really good at what she does. But for her to actually get to that stage, she needs time off from the kids to be able to do it. But who's gonna look after the children within that time that she's trying to chase a dream? There's no one to do it at the moment. So what does she do? She have to wait. Does that make her a loser, or does that make her weak, or does that make her lazy? No, that makes her strong, because in her head there's this battle that I want to do this, I want to look after there's nowhere to look after the kids, I want to, you know, you always have that battle, and you're just like, am I wasting my life? Am I not? Am I doing the right thing? Every day. Imagine just thinking about that every day. It's draining. It's draining. So people, you need to try and understand that when people decide to stay at home and look after their children, they are not lazy. They've got dreams as well. They've got dreams. And I know there's some stay-at-home moms as well that try their possible best to even start their business, no matter how difficult it may be. It depends on the business. Some businesses, so they're much easier to like do whilst you're around your children. But imagine there's some, being like a personal trainer. Are you going to be carrying your child to go and train your clients? You can't. Oh, you might say, yeah, why don't you leave? Childcare is expensive. It is expensive, and sometimes you have to calculate it. Or like, imagine someone working in, like, getting paid like less than £8 an hour, and you want them to go and leave their child in a nursery that costs like £200 a week. How much are they earning that they will now be? Do you know what I mean? So we need to really put a respect on it, put respect on their names. You get me? Seriously, I can't see what I'm doing without these glasses. I can't see nothing. Is that even patwa? Oh, look. Yes, we are doing something. Look at that, baby. Okay, it's very defined now, but I don't like it to be this defined. But if this is what you like, just leave it as that. But for me, what I do, because it's so defined, it looks so, what I do is just, I like it a bit rough. I'll show you. So what I'll do, use the small side and then just go over it with it. So mess it up a bit. I just like some bits to be defined and then some bit a bit rough. Yeah, and then go over with my fingers. Just mess it up a bit. You see? You can see the twist, but at the same time it's not as defined and it's not standing alone. They're together. In togetherness we are one. Seriously, I'm so hyper. I'm not even this hyper in real life. So yeah, that's it. There we have it. Come closer. Come closer. Come and see what you see that? I need to change my hair color, and obviously in the morning brush that down, and bob's your uncle. See, when you're a mom, you ain't got time to be wasting in the morning do everything at night, what you can do at night time, and then in the morning just bath, brush your teeth, cream your body, wear your clothes, and bounce. Anyway guys, that's all for today. Hope you enjoyed that. I talk too much. We all know that we've established that now, haven't we? But do stay with me, don't run away, don't let me, if I talk too much, do let me know. I probably will still be a chatterbox. I'm a chatterbox. I really like my hair. Like, I don't even like wearing wigs anymore. And I bought some weave like 2 years ago. I've been saying I'm gonna make wig out of it. I haven't. I don't know. If anyone wants it, come and get it. Because I don't think I'm gonna be wearing it anytime. So I just like, it's so easy. Just, you know, put cream, put rub, and go. That's, life is so easy. Anyway guys, once again, I'll see you in my next video. Ta-ra!